Dangerfield.
All right there. I've got the old migraine creeping in again. I'm not after sympathy, but I want to just... This might be a little bit low energy, but I think the content itself will kind of add the necessary energy. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. If the reach of Globo Homo into your lives upsets you, then perhaps don't watch this video. Let's go to a page paid for by Warwickshire County Council. Respect yourself. His bum. Okay? Warwickshire County Council, you paying your taxes, people? Because this is where they're going. This is a page called His Bum. I've got a hole in my bum. Anyway, I gave it that 1 star. I've only done a couple of paragraphs, but it was enough. This was put together by a people called Diva Creative, who I checked out. They're a social justice lot. They were bragging about all the social justice they've been doing. The overreach they've been doing into people's lives, having been part of the same ideology that's corrupted families and got rid of communities. And then, we do the stuff that we got rid of the people that should be doing it. We're replacing that we caused you to abandon. Thanks. What you giveth with one hand, you already taketh with the other. Here we go. Bums can be a bit of a sore issue for some guys, pardon the pun. As for some ridiculous reason, some people believe that only gay men like having their bums played with. This is nonsense. Your sexuality is about who you fancy and not what you like. Now, I don't like girls putting their finger up my bum. I don't like them touching my bum. Notice I say girls, and I've had a lot of girls. I don't like people putting their finger up my bum. It's blatantly about what I like and not who I fancy. I really fancy this porn star, but I don't want her putting her finger up my bum because it's about what I like, not who I fancy. Anyway, that bizarre, weird opening gambit aside, let's carry on reading His Bum from Warwickshire County Council. Putting their hands so far into your family's life is literally now going up your children's anus. Bums can be playfully squeezed or patted affectionately in a flirty kind of way. Sometimes it's nice to gently massage, knead and even kiss his bum. Some people even like a good old spank. If we delve deeper, the anus or bumhole, chocolate starfish, rusty trombone, not only feels kind of naughty, but it's packed full of shit. It's packed full of nerve endings. Now, it may sound kind of disgusting, but many people enjoy rimming. That's rimming.
Rimming. Rimming.
Licking someone's bumhole in brackets there. As long as they have good general hygiene, as long as they have good general hygiene and are STI free, there's nothing to worry about. Although dental dams, let's have a look at dental dams. Now there you go. A dental dam is a super thin piece, often flavoured. What, have you got poo flavour? I'm going down the anal canal. I was wondering if you had something to make it feel realistic. A super thin piece of often flavoured latex that can be spread over a girl's vulva. Nothing like alienating your target audience by using the weird 1960s medical definitions like vulva. Brackets bits. Oh, they got back to us in the end before performing oral sex. Blah, 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 blah. They are the female equivalent of a flavoured condom. Dams can also be used for rimming, as you can also transmit STIs when licking bums too. So kids, when you've got this romantic, glorious first love affair, you can't stop thinking about her, you buy her flowers, oh, you love that little pretty flowered dress she wears, just the smell of her is wonderful. Don't forget to take your little bit of cherry flavoured rubber so that when you lick her anus, you can spread it over there and essentially just be licking a bit of rubber. But if she questions you, or if he questions you, don't worry, just say, it's alright, darling, it's just in case you've got any STIs, alright? I'll go back to his bum. Okay. Some people like a well-lubricated finger up the bum, and some people like anal sex. This can be especially nice for guys, as it is through the bum you reach his G-spot, the prostate gland, about 6 centimetres in on the top wall. Although, if you are planning on trying anal play, lube, and more lube. Remember though, for some people, bums are strictly off limits, so tread carefully. Not everyone likes to have their back door touched, so please check before you venture that way to avoid giving any big surprises. Right, that's his bum from Respect Yourself from Warwickshire County Council. Now look, I'm not a prude. I've played with girls' bums. I've done very dirty things. Obviously, I've spoken about them. This isn't about being prude. This isn't about, oh, you degenerate bastards. I don't go with all that nonsense. What does upset me is just the fact that this occurs. This is a monument to the removal of our actual honest relationships between family, friends, and lovers. That the government is now stepping in to teach your children about their own sexuality is, like I say, a monument to the state we're in. This is fuck all to do with the government. They should be processing taxes, building armies and looking after the roads. This is the millennial brain. This is, the progressive immaturity. It's got fuck all to do with them, and yet they feel it's part of them because they've convinced themselves that that's the job of government. I mean, just step back from it. We're all caught up in this. You know, I had to sort of actually think about it for a minute, but just consider this. Consider this 100 years ago. You know, it from the same ideology that has atomized us as people, that has separated us from ourselves and from our families, from our lovers, from our communities. That same ideology then takes the absolute piss, the absolute liberty of coming in to repair the damage it's done by taking the role of those important people in our lives itself. You know, we're just being processed like robots now. This would not be, and you know, it's a cliche, but so what? It's a cliche because it's fucking true. This would not be out of place on a page in Huxley's Brave New World. A page on his bum. Alright there, look, a little bonus video. You might have seen after I said rimming, I dropped in the old pronunciation of rimming for laughs. I wanted to drop in a variety and I want to show you one I found. So I used the one that you see me use, and then I found this one, right? Rimming. Listen.
Rick Santorum.
And I thought, what? That is nothing. And then I had another listen.
Rick Santorum.
And I thought, is that saying Rick Santorum? So I googled him. Americans probably know. Rick Santorum. Rick John Santorum is an American American politician, attorney, author and political commentator. How the fuck he got lumbered with rimming?
Rick Santorum.
And I checked out the company. It's obviously computer generated, but it's not like it's not a joke. It's not a joke thing. You know, they They think they're doing translations. Look.
Dulce de leche.
Gutted. Imagine you typed up Rim and it went Chris Dangerfield. Well, that wouldn't bother you, but, you know, if it was you, you know what I mean. We want this debate. We're confident in this debate. Because we've looked at what's going on. And we're sure that you've got it wrong.